decorator from Santan Valley, Arizona. And I'm here with this week's Whatcha Makin' Wednesdays. And today I'm going to be playing with the new paper pumpkin. And this is the Beary Comforting December 2020 paper pumpkin. So that's what I'm going to be playing with today. So hopefully you've received yours in the mail already and have had fun with it. Today kind of started out like kind of crazy. Eric had his yearly physical, and so I had to take him to that. And he hates getting like blood work done, any of that. He's not scared. He just doesn't want it done. He also hates missing work, and that's part of his autism, you know, like he hates a change in his schedule, you know, and so it's always been like that ever since he was little. So he hates that he didn't get to go to work. So I told him last night, don't eat in the morning because we can do your blood work at the doctor so you don't have to miss another day of work and, you know, all that stuff. And he was, oh, I'm not doing that, blah, blah, blah. So this morning I was like, okay, you all ready? You're all showered. You didn't eat right. Yeah, you guessed it. I ate, he said. I'm like, oh my gosh, 6 cookies. So we definitely do not want any blood work done if you had 6 cookies for breakfast. So we had to reschedule his blood work. It is what it is. But he also needs a tetanus shot, and he was all set for that. I'm like, really? That's worse than getting your blood work done. But oh, gotta love that boy. He's not really a boy, but he's always a boy to us. So anyway, so that was what was going on, and I now am probably not going to be able to fiddle fart around. When I do my Facebook Lives, I usually upload them to my phone, and then I can upload into the Google, and then the Google puts it onto my computer, because Facebook has done something so that if I just save it from Facebook like I used to, the audio doesn't match up with my lips. Now, I am deaf, I read lips. So if you aren't, that might not bother you, you know, but it does me, right? And if I didn't show my crazy face, it wouldn't matter maybe so much either, but so they have done something so I can't do it anymore. But it still wasn't loaded almost 24 hours. Well, it's not quite 24 hours, but it still wasn't overnight, wasn't even done. So I just totally uploaded my Facebook Live yesterday, just right to the YouTube channel. I wasn't able to put any the little front things I put on or the back things, and I guess that's just gonna have to be how it is unless they make some more changes down the road. But so anyway, that's enough for my blab. Hi, Ann. Let me go over to the computer, make sure I am blabbing away in the right spot. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. All right. All right. So with my lovely big nose profile. All right. So I should have went like that. All right. All right. So anyways, so we're going to have some fun with the paper pumpkin for December. All right. So let me turn the phone around, and then it's just kind of like chaotic. Like my desk is like just like nuts. So, hey, that's the life of a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. That's the life of a crafter in general, I believe. So we're just going to go with it. Oh, and now my phone's ringing. So I can't touch the phone. I can't touch my phone till that it goes to the voicemail. So once upon a time, there was a cute little koala bear, and he got put on a paper pumpkin. Oh, okay, the thing went away. So now I can turn my phone and we can get started. Hey, Renee. Okay, So hopefully that's good. All right, can you see that? Let me turn the other light on. All right, and then Jeff called a bit ago, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get ready for my thing. But he gets tired sometimes when he's driving home, so I like to chat with him. But he was almost home, so. Okay, so this month's paper pumpkin is super cute, and like I said, it's called Beary Comforting. So adorable. And where is and this is what I said about my desk. I have stuff on there. Something fell on the floor already. I have my stuff from yesterday. All right, so these are the little pieces, only because I have put them on the blocks already. So let me put a piece of paper behind it. Look at how cute. You've got the cute little bear, some leaves, get well soon, you are on my mind, hooray, and another little cluster of flowers. So this is a super set because it's got, get well, birthday, could be the hooray. It's super good. All right, so that's the little pieces. Oh, and so what I did with this is, because I do believe the one little critter that is in here, I do believe it's a Cootamundi. And that's what I think that is. Hey, Virginia. Hi, I'm glad that you got over here. That's good. But I think it's a Cootamundi, right? So, because that's that's what came to my mind because Marcy, remember, we're doing the virtual country. We're doing the over the border. So when I say Marcy, this is who I mean. Marcy Denning from Canada. So she's your Canadian demonstrator to go to. So she did hers, and she was asking about the other little critter. And I says, I believe it's a Cootamundi. And so look at it. It truly looks like it. So, and I only know that because when Jeff was hunting one time, him and his brother were like napping in the middle of the day. And I don't know how many, if it was one or more, ran like right across them, like while they were sleeping. So anyways, but there's a little background for you. Okay, so these are the fun little cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp some of the greetings, little labels, and let me get a grid sheet just so I don't by accident stamp on wood. Where is my grid sheet? Here it is. All right, just so I don't get it on my little table. All right, so I've got my little, and I'm just gonna, sometimes I stamp them while they're in there, sometimes I pop them out. So I'm just gonna pop them out, get all that wasted stuff gone. And my little circles. So this is a fun little set for sure. Okay, so I won't do all of them. All right, so what it does, now you get a little Stampin' Spot, which is the rich razzleberry, but I always tell you, I don't open the little spots because then I use them, for door prizes or whatever, because I have all the full-size pads. So I usually just use the full-size pad. So I got the full-size pad out. So I have my rich razzleberry pad, but then it also tells you coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. So it also says basic gray goes. It also says Calypso Coral, Cinnamon Cider. So I grabbed Cinnamon Cider, Daffodil Delight, Soft Seafoam, and then the Whisper White. So I just grabbed the 3 different ink pads so that my greetings were not all the same color. Now, the same person isn't going to get all these cards, but just so that my cards aren't all identical. So I'm just opening up my inks in my basic gray. It seems like I have to ink it up every time I open it, but I don't use them all the time. All right, so I'm just going to lay Get well soon in the cinnamon cider. Hooray in my basic gray. And then the you are always on my mind on the berry. So I just set the greetings. Can you see that? I just set the greetings right on the pad. Okay. And then there will be no questioning if I'm stamping it on the wrong color or going into one color and then going into another color and making my pad all muddy. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's my little foam dealy bob? All right, so this is just a little, I opened up one that I had not got all the punctures all over it. And this just helps when you use a photopolymer stamp. It just gives an extra little gushiness to it. All right, so there we go. So you are on my mind, and that's in the rich razzleberry. Oop, I got some caca on my end. Hold on a minute. Clean that off. All right, try the next one. And what's cool is these are just circles. So if you make a boo-boo and you run out, just punch yourself a circle. All right, so you are on my mind, a couple of those. Put that back on the pad. Let's see here. Hooray, it's going to go on the bigger of the squares. And I did that with the basic gray. And then the cinnamon cider will be on the smaller one. And that's the get well soon. So they have some cute, it's a cute little font. All right, so let me push those just up out of the way so I don't get my hand in them. All right, so then I'm just gonna set those aside so they can dry. Now what I also did was on a scrap piece of paper, on some Whisper White Thick, I stamped with the memento pad, I stamped the cute little koala bear with, and I said with memento because I'm going to color him later with the Stampin' Blends. All right, so let's see. I think that's all the stamping I'm going to do right. All right, so let me just put this aside. All right, so let's start doing a card. So we have the cute little Calypso one, and it's got the fun little gold foil leaves tumbling around. It's got some cute, almost like a bleached, zigzaggy, circly kind of things going on, and that's super cute too. So this card calls for the circle. So we're gonna put the circle on there. Now I just glued it directly to the card because I'm going to have my little koala bears be popped out. So I didn't want it all to pop. Only could if you wanted. Now you also got a big old chunk of dimensionals, like it was super good. All right, so we have these cute little koala, and then they have this little, their little hands have been spliced out a little bit so that they can hold on to stuff. So I'm going to have them hold on to a present. So there's a present, there's a cupcake, but these little guys, I want them to hold the present. So I just kind of, you know, make sure it fits. Kind of stick it down there. We'll make it be like a little bit crooked, like they're fighting over it. How's that? I want to give it to Mom. No, I want to give it. So we're having them fighting over the present. All right, so I'm just putting the dimensionals on, and I'm putting the dimensional so it's touching the present and it's touching that little bar in between the two little koala bears. So that way it's going to stay put. The little present's not going to come out, no matter how they fight and tussle with it. All right, so now I'm just taking my dimensional backs off. And the dimensionals that come with the paper pumpkin kits, I swear they're like a little thicker than the normal ones, and they're more squishy. All right, so here we have our cute little koala bears. They're so fun. And then we're going to go hooray. Now I picked the gray because they have, you know, they've got some gray going on. But what I want to do is I want to find my scissors. And I'm going to trim a little bit around the greeting. You don't have to, but I just want to trim just a little bit of the paper. So I just kind of have the gold as a frame there. And then that's going to go on the bottom. So I'm going to use dimensionals for that too. So this is just a fun, hi Eris. I'm glad you're here. If you are here, make sure you always say hi and then let me know where you're watching from. This is live, and then sometimes people will watch the replay. And even YouTube takes a while to process videos and stuff. So usually they're not processed till the next day if you don't have the link. And I'm sure it's because everybody from Florida. Oh, so yeah, so you're 2 hours difference. That's like my sister's Ontario, and it's 2 hours. So isn't that super cute? Now you could bling it up. You could add some bling to the presents and things like that. But I just, you know, kept this one like how it's supposed to be. I did one earlier. And then this one, I chose the cinnamon for the greeting. And instead I had them holding the cupcake. So it's super cute. All right. So let me put that aside. Let me grab one of the other ones now. So this is, so we have the cute striped card. It has a piece of like a rectangle, rich razzleberry, and that's going to go here. So you've got the pretty, they're probably like considered eucalyptus leaves, right? Because isn't that what, do they, hey Renee, hey. Oh, the cupcake is cute, right? Vivian and Teddy and Renee. But I don't know, like, I want to say, I remember somebody saying that the koalas are not really a bear, right? Although we say koala bear. But this might not be right. And they were saying, don't eat the eucalyptus leaves. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm just considering these to be like a eucalyptus leaf or whatever. So we have our cute little leaves on there. Then we have the super cute little koala bear. And look at that hairy chest. And look, his little arms, or just his one arm, is open. So you can, you know, he can hold stuff. So he's going to go on here. And he's going to hang on to the cute little flowers. Hey, Bonnie. It is fun. I mean, I love doing the lives because, like, you know, we can chat and stuff. So I hate to stop doing the lives just because of all the uploading slowness stuff. But I just have to get over that. I can't always go back and edit and put the stuff on the beginning and, you know, things like that, just to make the video look a little more professional. I guess the main thing is just to get it up there, right? Get it loaded and try not to be so anal. Okay, so here's my little bear. So he's going to go right here. He's so cute. And then he's going to get the little round greeting, basically, because I'm doing it just like it said to do. And I have backings all over my desk. So that's going to go over here. So I'm just going to flip it over. I want my dimensionals to be along this side here. And see, by doing the Anna. Oh my gosh, Anna, I can't believe you're here. I love doing the chats because you see how small a world it is. If I just pre-tape all my videos, then you don't get that interaction till like later, right? Okay, so you were on my mind. My class in the mails, I do pre-tape those. Okay, so isn't he super, super cute? So fun. And if you're worried about the flowers, so see I didn't snag them very well, you can take your glue dot and just take your scissors and go underneath the flower and just stick that glue dot under there, and then it'll stay in place. So there's that one. I didn't do much different from the one before. Pretty much looks identical. I did trim the flowers on this one, so you can see the difference around there. So I did trim and cut around the flowers just so that there wasn't as much paper overhang, but that's all I really did different to that one. All right, so then we have another cute. So this one's, see, I love all these swirly, squirrely, whatever it is. Smooches to you too, Anna. I've been enjoying your videos that you're getting back to doing. Okay, so now we have this one. It is going to use this paper. So I am going to change it up just a little bit. And it basically just the direction. And then, so we want our little Cudamundi. So he's going to go on here. This is going to be a get well soon, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did the other one. I'm just going to trim just around, it just kind of cleans it up a little bit. It's simple. It's not hard to do. And you could cut around, him too, if you wanted. All right, so that's going to go there, and he's got a little heart. So that's going to go on this card. All right. Now what I am going to do, because I'm going to do this one a little bit different, I am going to pop up the striped paper and a little bit in the center so you don't have a saggy center. So does everybody watching get the paper pumpkins? I usually order extra. So I do have one extra if you live local and want to do like a porch pickup. Just let me know, and then I can get you your price. If you need it mailed, then I'd have to figure out the postage. So, because I usually order one for me, and then I have an extra one because I never know. Like sometimes the kit will be, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to make both kits and go cuckoo crazy with them. And then since it's Christmas, I don't really have time to do that. So I do have an extra one if anyone needs it. Okay, so we have our get well soon, and that's going to be using the dimensionals too. All right. So that's going to go off to the side just a little bit, only because he is also going to be off to the side a little bit. So just putting my dimensionals on, make sure you can see. Oh, I know, Bonnie, the mail is so slow. I did a swap. I showed my two swaps. I did the lawn one. The lawnmower guy was one. And then the donkey card I showed was one. And I actually mailed the donkey ones 4 or 5 days earlier than the lawnmower guy. And they had to go to Pennsylvania. And the lawnmower guy actually got there before the other one because the other one sat in Texas for a while. They just kind of were in limbo. So, but at least they got there. So that's the main thing. But I was stressed a little bit because they had to get there by the 29th. All right. So then he's going to hold a little heart because he wants you to get better, get well soon. So there's that one. So I changed this one only in the direction, and then I did use the basic gray. So it looks just a little bit different. I made the lines go up and down instead of back and forth. So I didn't change it tons, but it does make it slightly a different card. So, okay, so there's that one. All right, so then I want to show you one. Oh, and then they have these cute little envelopes. Look how cute little envelopes are. So what I did do was I cut a piece of rich raspberry cardstock, a piece of daffodil, and this is actually the envelope. So I cut it so that I have this cute little DSP now. And then I can build a whole other card. So we have our cute little, whatchamacallit dude. Our little koala guy. And then let's see, I'm not sure what I want it to say. So I'm not going to put a greeting, and I do that a lot with my cards. If I'm not for sure, if it's kind of a card, I mean, if it definitely looks a birthday card or whatever, then you could say happy birthday. But sometimes you'll make a card and it could use any kind of greeting. So a lot of times I will just make the card and then I add the greeting when I need it. So, you know, that could be the case with this. You might want it to say happy birthday, dear friend, or, you know, it could be anything. So I'm not going to put the greeting. I'm probably not even going to all the way glue it because I just kind of want to show you that, you know, you don't always just have to stick with what comes in the kit. And same with the envelopes. You know, this is just the envelope paper. And look how cute he is. All right. So then I'm thinking I have this cute little koala bear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the little koala bear. So I cut him away from his other little guy. So I just have one little koala bear. One koala bear sitting in a tree. All right. So then I'm going to go up here a little bit and just slice that so that he can hang on the bear. How do I want him on the bear? Let's see. Do I want him down here? Where do I want him? Oh, that kind of looks cute, right? So I still need to like fiddle fart with it. I want to trim around the bear more so there's not as much white, you know, around the bear. And I'm going to put flowers back here so that he's surprising bringing the flowers. Because if you put the present up here a little bit, if you go like this, you just see the one hand. Then this hand looks like it's behind, like holding the flowers. So little koala bear and the present and the flowers. So they are bringing a present to somebody. And then I'll find a cute little greeting. Isn't that cute? That's super cute. So I'll finish this one and I'll post it. But the one I was working on, so let's go back to this little guy. Remember, I showed you I had this little guy, and I'm looking all over for what did I do with my grid sheet. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, here. This isn't what I had, but I put things down. Oh, I see it down there now. All right. I put things down, and then my desk eats stuff. So, okay. So now we're going to color our little bear. So I stamped him earlier, so he's good and dry. And I'm just going to color him quickly. And I grabbed these colors. I have like paper on my desk from when I was those little pieces. So I need to vacuum all that up. I got this cute little, look how cute this is. It like sucks up. You don't put your finger in there. Don't put your finger in there. But it sucks up like, you know, your little dimensional backings. Super, super good. So you just and sucks them all up. And then it just charges with a USB cord or whatever that thing is called. All right, so let's color our little bear. So we're going to give him some cute little rosy, flirty flamingo cheeks. Little cute, let me scoot down so you can see a little better. All right, we're also going to put the flirty flamingo under here so he has a healthy little glow on his belly as well. You know me. Okay, then I'm going to take the dark petal pink. And I'm just going to go around. And that's just going to soften the pink so it's not quite as dark, but it's still there in the background. So this is the dark petal pink. And it just gives, so you have like almost 3 tones to your petal pinks by using that flirty. Just like I do with the soft suede. I always add that soft suede to the red. All right, so same thing. This is the light petal pink. And I'm going around, but I'm not coloring it all the way in. So I'm going to finish his belly with the light. So now he's got this healthy little glow of the belly. And then I'm going to take, so this is the ivory. So the ivory and the bronze, they don't have a light and a dark. They're just a standalone, you know, marker. And they're super, super, super handy. So what I'm going to take the ivory and I'm just going to hit around the edge up to here. So he has like a different kind of look. It just gives him a third little color to his face. All right. And then my light pool party, just to give his eyes a cute little bit of blue. And if you want some Winkostella, you could make them even be more festival. Festivus? What was that? Was that on, who was that? Festivus? Okay, so then I'm using the dark cinnamon cider because that is part of the color that came with the paper. And I don't use it a lot. And I don't know why, because it's such a pretty, pretty rust kind of brown. Oh, today is Festivus? Oh, well, I didn't even know that. Okay. So yes. So he's got some cute little blue eyeshadow for Festivus. Okay. And then I want to put a little bit of dark here. Now, I don't want it to make it look like he peed his pants, but there would be, you know, there's a shadow there because of the legs. So, and then this is the light cinnamon cider. And then we just finish coloring in that. And this is just such a cute color. Oh, Christmas Eve is Festivus. Well, that's too funny. I know I follow, if you ever, do you follow the Blue Jean Chef? She used to be on QVC and she's got like I make so many of her recipes. I have so many of her cookbooks. Well, now she has on Zoom. So you can sign up for classes. So it's so fun. So I did a class last week, and it was the French Canadian tourtière. So it's like a pie with hamburger and different and pork and stuff like that in it. So I'm going to make that Christmas Eve. Okay, so that is, so he looks pretty cute. Don't you think? He looks kind of cute. And then if you want to have it to be a little bit darker, just kind of give it some quick little strokes, and then it almost makes him look a little hairy. So he's a little furry. All right. So that looks good. We'll get these markers out of the way. All right. Then I'm going to take my little gel pen. I know we don't sell the gel pens. I tell you every time. But I just get them on Amazon. Maybe someday Stampin' Up! Will get the white gel pen back. But till then, I just get them off of Amazon. And whenever I do an event, like the Spring Social that's coming up, everybody will get a gel pen. Just because they're so handy to have on hand. And they do. A little bit of white added to stuff makes a difference. All right, so that looks good. Okay, so then what, I know, I love the gel pens. They just add so much. So there's our cute little bear. Now what I did was, so here's the one I did earlier, and I cut him out just so that you didn't have to watch me cut out, because I think I've been blabbing a lot today. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit on his nose like I did the other one. All right. And then what I did was I took my X-Acto knife, which is here on the table somewhere. So I took my X-Acto knife and I cut his little hands so that both of them open, because I want him to hold something bigger. Then I took a piece of Real Red. So this card is being made on the fly, okay? I didn't even make one ahead of time because I was talking to Jeff. So, all right, so this is Whisper White cardstock. Then Daffodil. So I'm going to put my Daffodil on here. And then this super cute card stock DSP is from Snailed It. Now Snailed It is one of the stamp sets that you are going to get for the virtual spring social. So here is the Snailed It set. So you're going to be getting that set. So you know you'll be definitely using this paper on your make and takes. Now you're not going to make this card, but this paper is so cute. Look at these toad tools. Oh, so adorable. So, but I wanted to use it this way. So I'm just going to attach my paper. And like I said, I didn't make this ahead of time. Maybe I'm going to go, oh, I wish I hadn't glued that. But it is what it is. Okay, so we have that. Then I took the Stitched So Sweetly, and I'm going to make it kind of be a little bit crooked. I got glue on it. All right, so it's going to be a little bit crooked. We're going to take our little koala bear, and we're going to put him there. And then there is coming out. It has lips and the heart, and it's, I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, so that's coming out. So I'm out a little heart of the DSP. So I have a little heart with the DSP. I also want to punch out a little heart with the cardstock, and they go flying everywhere. And then that way it's got a little bit like it gives it, it gives it a, oh my goodness, the mushroom paper. Yes. So see, with the gnomes, and the gnomes are retiring. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you definitely, if you don't have the gnomes, the ones that Teddy's talking about, if you don't have the gnomes, and I have used them oodles and oodles of time, make sure you grab your gnomes before they're gone. Because yes, those gnomes would be so cute with the paper. All right, so I'm just putting some glue dots in the back, and I'm going to put this, and it's just subtle. Oops, didn't even pick it up. Come on, get over here. I want it to just be subtly behind there so that it has like a little bit of a, to me, it looks almost more like a little box because it looks like it's thicker. Okay, so now the little bear is going to hold the little heart. If you need to cut the little arms more, I may have to cut his little arms more. So remember I said I'm just doing this on the fly. So he's going to hold the little heart. Sure he is, but he will. Oh, he'll hold the heart whether he wants to hold the heart or not. I just need to trim my arms a little bit more. Okay, so he's going to hold the little heart. And then I have the greetings from, so then we have this new stamp set called Lot Art. And look at all the cute set, or all the little, I can't even talk. Fun paper pumpkin. Oh, hi, Susan. Yeah, I just got mine, was it yesterday? So hopefully soon. Mine came quicker this month than they have in the past. So hopefully yours will too. And I love that now the boxes, the last few months, they've been shrink wrapping them. So the box stays really nice. Okay, so won't this be fun? You could make so many different greetings. So my heart smiles just thinking about you. You're all heart. Because look at, he's holding that little heart. But I do need to cut his hands just a little bit more so that he can hold the heart. And I don't want to have you have to wait, while I do that. So I could just make it be just one hand, like that. But isn't it so cute? He is so fun. But Toby, stop. So but anyway, so I have to figure out what little greeting I want to put on it. But I think I like the heart. My heart just thinking about you. Isn't that a fun little greeting? So, or you could say you're all heart on the outside, and then put the my heart smiles just thinking about you on the inside. That would be cute. So what I'll do is I'll finish this card up as well as this card too. And then what I'll do is I'll post them on my blog. So stampingwithdye.com. I'll post them on my blog when I get them done. I have my team Zoom tonight. We're doing our paper pumpkin. We finish these cards tonight while we're doing our paper pumpkin. And then we do our gut challenge reveal. We're doing that as well. So that's at 4. So I have that in a little bit over an hour. And then this is this month's hostess code. Don't forget about that. And then if you enjoyed watching the paper pumpkins, make sure if you don't get the paper pumpkin, that punch is called the kiss punch. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Because it has the lips. So if you don't get the paper pumpkin, you want to make that you go to my blog has a link that you can get, and then also here's the direct one or whatever. But you want to make sure that you sign up by January the 10th, and then you'll get the January kit. And look how cute. We were talking about the snailed it. Look at this. So this is actually going to coordinate with the snailed it stamp set. Look at, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So then it has, so you have to be like a subscriber, and then you can add it to it and get the little love boxes. So you just want to make sure that you sign up for that you don't miss it. And try not to wait till January the 10th. Like if you know, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss that, just go in and sign up now. You can always pause your subscription if you don't, if you're going to be busy or whatever, you can always pause them. You just go in to your settings, pause it, and then restart it. But oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my hands on these little love boxes. Includes 20 printed mini boxes and 24 decorative die cuts and labels. Well, they're going to run out of those because those are adorable. So that's what I mean. You want to make sure you sign up right away. Okay, so I think that is all I want to talk about today. And stop blabbing. Get too close to the phone. I'll break the screen. But thank you. And then, like I said, I will post these finished cards, and because I'll play with them a little bit more. But oh, and I forgot to show this one. I totally forgot. Look at this one. So this one has all the little people like together. But isn't that fun? But this one, I can't even take credit for that because look it's right here. So they always put alternative ideas. So now I trimmed my little pieces a little smaller. So see, they don't have so much white around them. But you just have fun with it. It's just paper and ink. If you mess it up, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So I'm going to stop blabbing. Have a good night. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Usually I do a dies short on Friday. But I'm just gonna enjoy the guys. We'll have a quiet day, and you'll want to be enjoying your family as well. If you can't be with your family, get Zoom, download Zoom, and even like if you have Facebook, now they have the Facebook, you can chat on Facebook, and that way you can at least see each other. Sometimes I swear I see more of my family now, like this, because of Zoom and Facebook chat and all that kind of stuff. So, but God bless everybody. Merry Christmas, and I will see you next week. Okay? All right. Kisses to all. Night, night.